So another year. Oh my goodness, we have done so much this year. We've had my podcast was started in March. There has been my first birthday in the academy. I can't believe a year in the academy. It's been amazing, helping so many people with their coloured pencil, with their confidence and helping them kind of realise their dreams and getting them set on their goals and everything. It's been a fantastic, wonderful community as well to spend the time with me during the year. It's just been, do you know, as an artist, having a community of people, whether you're teaching them or, you know, whatever you're doing, it's so lovely to have that supportive network around you. And that's exactly what I've had with my community. It's been absolutely wonderful. I think I've grown as an artist over 2022. I have certainly started to bring to light a lot of my, I don't know, I've really been passionate about my animals. Not more so these animals, these naughty animals. Come here. the naughty animals that always disrupt my videos. She's digging on the chair behind me. Yeah, I think I've really sort of come to find my passion for humans. I think I've said it before, but this year has really changed for me when it comes to drawing things other than animals. And I've been pushing myself. I've been looking to really take myself out of my comfort zone. I think if I'm going to be sharing my tips and my techniques and I'm going to be helping people learn to draw, I really think it's important for me to also develop my techniques and develop my skills. For me, that's really important. Self-development is a very important part of me and who I am. So much so that actually I have taken some steps in improving my speaking as well. Probably not in this video because I'm being, all of the dogs and everything behind me and are being completely photo bombed, video bombed, whatever. But I've taken steps into trying to get my speaking better. I don't think I speak badly, but I've had some very helpful tips and techniques that I can start to use, which I have started to use, and actually we've seen a little bit of a difference, and that's given me the confidence to be able to put videos and everything together. It can be quite daunting when you're recording yourself and you're putting things together. It can be quite scary putting yourself in front of a camera and actually understanding what you can do and how you can do it and how you can make it better. It makes it less scary. Dora, what are you doing? Come here. Come and say hello. Come here. Oh, God. She's eating a shoe. Yes, so this year has been extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. It's the year that I have started my book. I had a book published in 2021, which was amazing. This year, I'm writing a book that will come out next year or the year after, I think. It's not a drawing book. It's not a book about art specifically. It's a book about me and my journey and all of the things that I've done to help me and all of the things that I can do to pass on to other people and help them. And it's been incredibly cathartic writing everything down, memories and remembering things from childhood and all of that kind of stuff. It's been really enjoyable. And of course I've had my wonderful Susie Pearl who's been helping me along the way as well. So this year as well has seen a new employee, Amy. She's been working with me for the last month, I think. It's nearly a month that she's been with us. So Lucy and Amy have been working with me for, Lucy's been with me for 2 years. And it's wonderful to have two people who know the business, who understand what I want from the business and who are helping me, make it even better, basically. We've just announced our first exhibition for my members, which is incredibly exciting, I have to say. Proper exhibition. It's a virtual exhibition, properly curated, all of the pieces beautifully placed on the wall. So it's not just, images on a website. It's a curated virtual exhibition and gallery where people can put their work and they can sell their work, and that's what I'm doing for my members currently, which is really, really exciting. We've got all sorts of things coming up in the Academy as well. We've got our Academy Awards next year. Yes, I've got some really exciting courses that I'm writing for 2023. I've got my simple marketing course, which is something that I'd planned on writing in 2022, and it never kind of materialised. I think I had too much going on. But it's something that I have got in my head. I know exactly what I want to do, and it will be coming out as a short course in 2023. Basically aimed at those who just have no idea how to market their work. A lot of people started off like I did. They started off as someone who just came to drawing and just loved drawing and got excited about it, and then all of a sudden people start asking about commissions, and then it's like, oh gosh, I think I can do something with this. I think I might be able to earn a little bit of money with this, or ultimately make a living from this. And this is what this course is about. This is what I want to help people. I help people anyway. I have my business drop-in the Academy. Anybody who wants any help, I will always help. This is a course specifically for those who have absolutely no idea what they're doing. And it's going to be very simple. It's going to be using very simple structure. No sort of big words or complicated anything like that. I don't like complicated. So we've got that coming out, and I've got a really exciting project that I'm working on. And I think it's something that is going to help a huge amount of people. That I think is going to come out quite early on in 2023. Again, I've got it all in my head. I just need to write a course, put it down. I'm not sure whether it's going to be a course or whether it's going to be, I think it's going to be a course and an ebook. I'm not sure. Not expensive, but incredibly useful. Again, it's been in my head for a long time. We've been kind of mulling ideas around, will it look like this? Will it look like that? What, and I think I've finally got it in my head what it's going to be. And then the other big thing for 2023, hopefully, again, something that I've been talking about and banding about for a while, I want to create a mastermind group for artists, not necessarily coloured pencil artists, obviously that's my genre, but a mastermind group where we come together on a regular basis and I help other artists who are committed and really want to develop their business, their art business. And I have the skills to be able to do that. I've shown that I have the skills. I've taken my business to a point now where we're forecasting big things for 2023, which is amazing. I have a great team around me. Plus I'm really entrepreneurial. I love all of these new ideas, and I have a passion for business the same as I have a passion for my art. And I think that mix is wonderful to have. And I think if I can share that wonderfulness and I can share how other people can kind of take their business, to new heights, then I really want to do that. So that's something, again, that I want to do pretty early on in 2023. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a wait list so that people can join that wait list and, find out a little bit more about what it is that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be probably a year's commitment. We'll be getting together quite regularly. I don't know how many people I'll take on, probably not very many, maybe maximum 15, something like that. And then I'm also going to look at, I haven't really kind of figured it out yet, but it's going to be amazing. There will be a coaching element in there, and there will be an element of looking at people's businesses and kind of working out a plan of action and everything. But mostly having 15 people in a group who meet on a regular basis, live, meet not face to face, but over Zoom, who are passionate about growing their business, who have all got different ideas as to what they want to do and how they want to do it. Being able to be in a room and discuss that is so exciting. I know what it feels like to be in a room full of people who are wanting to grow their businesses, wanting to develop themselves, and that excitement and that fantasticness brushes off. And that's why I surround myself with amazing people, because their amazingness brushes off onto me, and hopefully you can grow that way. So that's another thing that I'm very excited about for 2023. God, I'm a year ahead. It is 2022, isn't it? So always growing. I think, and it's not because I don't know. I don't know why I just have a head full of ideas, and I really want to help people. I think that's the main crux of it. I want to help people. I know I kind of over deliver an awful lot of the time, which can be overwhelming, but again, it's just my people pleasing thing. I just you can have this and this and this. So lots and lots of exciting things going on. The Academy is growing with what we are offering. So I'm now offering obviously all of my animal portraits. I have my fantastic course that I offer as part of the Academy. So anybody who's joining in January, you get the foundations course, you get all of my previous live streams, you get all of my back catalogue of tutorials, you get all of the stuff coming in the future. The critiques are a massive part of the Academy. I critique 100 pieces a month, and that might sound like a huge amount of pieces to critique, but I do have a lot of members within the Academy, and it's a service that I think is incredibly important for growth. So I do 25 a week, and it is one of my favourite times of the week to see people's work and to also see how people are developing. I'll have critiqued something 6 months ago and then critique again for the same person 6 months after, and the development is unbelievable. It's absolutely fantastic. The passion that my students have and the commitment they have to developing their work is just wonderful to see. And, it's not just about following along to a tutorial and copying what I do. There's so much more. It's all about, what I try to do is I try to help people understand why we're doing something, why we're using those colours, why we're doing this, what could an alternative be, why this isn't going to work. I show things like mistakes, all of that kind of stuff. And it's really, really important, I think, to show all of that. I'm a very laid back teacher. I'm not structured. I know, there have been a couple of people this last year where my teaching wasn't for them because they just needed a completely different style. Everything had to be absolutely perfect and spot on, and line arts had to be exactly the same, and I don't work like that. I don't work, and I don't want to work around being perfect. I'm me, I'm laid back, I make mistakes, and that's okay. I don't want my art to become this thing that's rigid and inflexible and everything has to be perfect to the nearest millimetre. That's just not me. It's just not me. And I don't want to teach that way, and I don't want to teach people that way. I want to teach people the fun. I want to teach people how to use mad colours if they want to use mad colours. I want to teach people to grow in confidence, and I want to teach people to follow their dreams and be successful in whatever it is that they want to do. That's what I want to do, and that's how I teach. So again, a big growth part for me for 2022 was to understand that not everybody likes me, which is fine, because I don't like everybody. I like a lot of people, but there are some people I don't, and that's okay. We're all like that. We can't like everybody. And I want to work with people who share similar values to me and who share, who are committed and who want to develop and are happy to come out of their comfort zone. Those are the kind of people that I want to teach, because it's fulfilling for them and it's really fulfilling for me. So, gosh, that went a bit serious, didn't it? We don't want serious. yeah, so fabulous year, absolutely amazing year. We've started doing my member of the month as well. So far we've had the wonderful Judy Wysocki over in the States. We've also had Karen Simpson, wonderful artists, grown incredibly over the last few years. And I've got a wonderful member again to come in January, super chap. And I can't wait to share all of his information and his drawings and everything. Another brilliant member. So that's about it really. Still got a little bit left of the year, but it's going to be sort of crazy. We're sort of closing down over, well, saying we're closing down over Christmas. I'm not closing down over Christmas. Everybody else is stopping working and I'm taking on everybody else's work over Christmas. No, I'm not. And I've got the most fantastic piece on my drawing board at the moment, which is my Christmas present to myself. So hopefully I'll be able to share that, the finished piece with you, maybe when this video goes out. I've decided that I really need to take time to do drawings just for me. A lot of the time it's a commission, which is fine, or a video. If it's a video, I have to record it or record parts of it. And this piece I've chosen specially for me. It's my Christmas present to myself. And I sat there last night and I was just in complete awe of what I'd done. And that sounds really big-headed. Just sitting there going, oh my God, it's amazing. But I'd visualised it, I'd thought about it, I'd sourced this photograph. I absolutely love it. I love the colours. I knew what I wanted to do. And to see it come to life before my eyes is just the most wonderful thing. I haven't had that feeling in an awful long time. I love my drawings, every single one of them. I'm hugely proud of what I do. This one, for me, is another level. This one, for me, is being able to take anything and then draw it in my representative style. And that is incredibly exciting for me. I definitely have reached a different level, I think, with my art over the last couple of months, pushing myself, and still absolutely loving it. January the 1st, 2023 marks my 6 years as a full-time artist. And it has been with the best 6 years of my whole life. I think my whole life was kind of the run-up to becoming a full-time artist. I had no idea where I would be. You know, if I'd have looked at myself, you know, 1st of January 2017, and I'd have said, in 6 years' time, you know, you're going to have a team of people working with you. You're going to have the most amazing teaching academy. You're going to have been able to create a home that you're really proud of. I wouldn't have believed it. I just wouldn't have done it. I just wanted to draw, and that's all I wanted to do. I mean, clearly, you know, there's been an awful lot of sadness over the last few years, which, I mean, there's no silver lining you can add to anything that to do with, you know, losing a family member. You can't add a silver lining to that. However, what has come from that is that I have now started working with an amazing charity, the Independent Domestic Abuse Services in York. You don't really see me talking about me donating to them. You will have seen me sharing bits and pieces about them. And I want to do a little bit more for them in 2023. I'm going to be doing, probably doing some kind of an auction or something like that. I've got quite a few pieces that need to go on somebody's wall, and I want to raise more money for them. And I've done an awful lot of reflection on myself. So I've done an awful lot of work on me internally, which has enabled me to grow as a person and to get to where I am today. And I guess that's the kind of the silver lining, isn't it? It's not a silver lining, of course, but it's enabled me to really dig deep. It's made me go and have therapy, if you like, you know, to sort out all of the things that were going in my head that I wouldn't allow out. And I have talked about this before in other posts, and it's really important. And this year has been huge for that. The last 2 years actually been absolutely huge for me, finding out who I finally am and being comfortable in myself. You know, I've just done a piece on limiting beliefs, and my limiting beliefs are that I'm old, I'm not particularly attractive, and I'm fat. And they're really, I mean, you know, I am old and I am fat, you know, but they limit me, they stop me from doing things. They, you know, being overweight was going to stop me joining the lovely spa that I joined, you know, because I was thinking, oh gosh, people are going to look at me and think, oh God, you know, look at her. But people don't, they don't look at you at all. And half the time I'm in the flipping pool, you know, nobody can see me, I'm swimming away. But those limiting beliefs stop you, and the help I've had over the last couple of years has really helped me understand what my limiting beliefs are. That I believe that entrepreneurs are these young, trendy, beautiful people. Well, entrepreneurs can be anything you like, you know, and me, you know, sitting here having made, I don't like talking about money, but I think it's really important to understand what you can do. You know, I'm an ordinary single mum, and this ordinary single mum has made £500,000 in the last year. And that, to me, is extraordinary. And that's helping people. That's giving people an amazing service. And to me, that just kind of throws all of those limiting beliefs out of the window. You know, if I can do that, anybody can do it. And I think this year I finally realised how, if you just go for it, if you just believe in yourself, how absolutely, utterly brilliant life can be. You know, don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Don't compare yourself. Don't fret about other people. Don't take any notice of anybody who's being unkind to you. And the more you grow, the more people become jealous and they get unkind and everything. You just ignore those people. They don't matter. What matters is you, your dreams, and how you're going to get there. And 2023 is going to be an awesome year for so many people. If you can just put those limiting beliefs behind you, if you can just decide to go for it, decide that, do you know what, nothing else matters. I'm just going to go for it. Life's too short. I'm going to have fun and I'm going to do what I want to do. And that is what 2023 is about. It's the year of you. I'm all tingly now. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to say happy Christmas. Or I hope you've had a happy Christmas. I don't know when this video is going out. Anyway, I hope you've had a lovely, fabulous family festive time, whatever you're doing. And here's to the most amazingly brilliant 2023.